All right, now to that News Nation exclusive. And senior national correspondent Brian Entin sat down with the acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Patrick Lechleitner has led ICE for less than a year. He's also the agency's 10th acting director in a row. ICE has not had a Senate-confirmed director since the end of the Obama administration in early 2017. So Brian joins us now live from Miami. Brian, you pressed him on a number of issues.
Yeah, we did, Nichole. And, it's rare for the acting ICE director to sit down for interviews. He has to be careful because it's all obviously very, very political right now. You have to remember he was appointed by the Biden administration. But he did make clear that they do have a major resources and staffing issue, and that it is frankly just impossible to properly vet and keep track of everyone who comes across the border and into the country illegally, which we saw an example of this week when 8 suspected ISIS terrorists who were arrested had come across the southern border. They were reportedly background checked, but still let in. Acting Director Patrick Lechleitner told me there are just too many people in the system, and one ICE agent, I couldn't believe this, one ICE agent is responsible to keep track of thousands and thousands of undocumented migrants, which is basically impossible.
As an example, that's like a probation parole officer overseeing about 7,000 people.
And how's that even possible?
It's silly.
It sounds silly.
It's really crazy. It's just so large and it's untenable. But it's a situation where we're in. We don't have enough people to arrest our way out of this. We could use definitely more resources, more support personnel specifically, and more detention officers. We need more money, and we could use more money for detention space. I've been on the record saying that. And we also need some more money for our resource needs for transportation.
So the acting director has asked Congress for more money. He's also asking for more detention beds. He says he needs 50,000 detention beds to house migrants detained who come across the border. Nichole?
All right. So, Brian, speaking of migrants coming across the border, what did he tell you about President Biden's recent executive action, which was focused on asylum seekers at our southern border?
Yeah, so he feels like it's a step in the right direction. And I pressed him on it. He said, look, it's still too early to tell for sure whether it's going to have a massive impact. But he is optimistic. He feels, again, like it's going to at least decrease the numbers somewhat.
All right, Brian Entin live for us there in Miami. Brian, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.